Assalamu alaikum children. How are you all? Hope you all are very fine, fit, healthy at your home. Children, and last session we discussed about motion and time and we completed chapter 4. Now we are going to start a new chapter, that is temperature and its measurement. Let us start our new chapter. Children, in your class 6, you have learnt about different changes that take place in different seasons. In the lesson, changes around us. We wear different clothes in different seasons. So here you have seasons like summer and winter. So if we see these seasons, we wear woolen and dark colored clothes during winter. When it is cold outside, woolen and dark colored clothes keep us warm. We prefer to wear light colored cotton clothes when it is hot. They give us a feeling of coolness. You might have wondered why a particular type of cloth is suitable for a particular season. In winter, we feel cold inside the house. If we come out in the sun, we feel warm. In summer, we feel hot even inside the house. How do we know whether something is hot or cold? Let's try to answer some by seeing some objects. Here you are seeing pictures like a metal chair that was kept in the sun. So after some time, when it was kept under the sun, if we touch it, we feel very hot. When you come to ice cream, if you touch ice cream, it will be very cool. And the spoon that is kept inside a hot liquid like a tea or coffee, when you remove from that liquid and if you touch the spoon, you feel very hot. And if you come to fruit juices, when you touch these fruit juice, you feel very cool. Like by touching some objects, you feel hot, and other some objects you feel cool. Now let us see. Generally, hotness or coldness is expressed in terms of temperature. Now we see the definition of temperature. It is a measure of the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. By touching with our hands, we can guess whether a cup of milk is still worth sipping or has become too cold, whether milk is hot enough for making curds, etc. But estimating temperature with our hands can sometimes mislead or confuse us. Let us see with an activity. Let us see. Take some cold water, lukewarm water, and hot water in three different vessels. Immerse your left hand finger in the cold water vessel and right hand finger in hot water vessel simultaneously. Wait for 2 or 3 minutes. Take off both your fingers and dip them in the lukewarm water vessel. Then observe what happens. What do you feel about hotness of water now? Do both of your fingers feel the same hotness? Though both fingers are in the same glass of water, one finger we feel it cold and the other feel it hot. Look how our fingers are confused. Hotness and coldness are related to the observer. Can we exactly decide hotness or coldness of a substance just by touching it? Why? It is not possible to guess a hotness of a substance only on the basis of feel or touch. It is certain that the water in different tubs or vessels has different degrees of hotness which cannot be exactly determined simply by touching it. Let us see heat, a form of energy. We feel hot when we sit in sunlight or near fire. We feel cold when we put a piece of ice on our palm. Have you ever thought why it is so? Think it over. When rice is being cooked, you observe the plate on the rice bowl jumps. Why is it happening? Have you observed water boiling in a vessel with a lid on it? What do you notice? Have you seen the lid moving up and down? And Listen to the sound coming out of it. Where does the sound come from? Why is the lid moving? Sometimes the lid might be thrown away too. What is the reason behind it? We know that boiled water is being converted to water vapor. The volume of the water vapor increases. The increased volume of vapor tries to go out. In this process, it tries to lift the lid up. What makes the lid lift up? We need energy to lift anything. Where does this energy come from? It comes from the heated water. Where did this water get energy from? From the heat of the fire. Thus, heat is a form of energy, we can say. We know that heat is a form of energy that is transferred from an object at higher temperature to one at lower temperature. When we stand in the sun or near fire, heat energy enters our body and we feel hot. When ice is put on our palm, heat energy moves from our body to the piece of ice. That's why we feel cold. The energy which makes an object appear hot or cold is called as heat.